Discretion is advised. Coming up on ER Vets.
The incisors on the top, they're pretty much toast.
If you don't get the cherry surgically corrected, it can affect their vision and potentially even make them blind.
This poor dog got a really nasty bite. Just chomped down on it. Now, the wounds are a little bit more serious than I expected. There's a lot of trauma in here.
Toronto, home to the VEC, an emergency veterinary trauma center. With over 200 employees and more than 20,000 patients a year, the VEC is one of the busiest veterinary facilities in the country. These are three of its cases.
I'm Brennan.
And I'm Nicole. We're here today because our dog Tessa went face first into a tree chasing a ball and injured her front teeth.
We got her from a friend of mine. We were there when she was born, so we basically had her since she was seconds old. She's our baby.
Yeah, she really is.
So she's broken her fang tooth on the bottom, we know that for sure. There's probably some other smaller teeth at the front that are broken.
We heard Dr. French is amazing.
Our vet talked nothing but great things about her and just recommended her right off the top of his head, like this is where Tessa needed to go. She actually spit up her canine tooth.
Ow. So she smashed those incisors, the small teeth between the fang teeth, pretty significantly. And she's taken that canine virtually down to the gum line. It's a big tooth. You see if I get my dental model out here so I can show you. So, monster tooth.
Wow.
What you see is really only a half to a third of the tooth above the gum line, and that goes way down here. So owners hope that we can save that canine tooth on the bottom because it's such a massive tooth. I'm feeling very bad for you. I think there's enough there that we could actually do a root canal on, just like they do in people. The incisors on the top, they're pretty much toast. I think there's not very much left. So we should take those out. Once she's asleep, I'll do the dental x-rays. Once we get the x-rays, then we know whether we have fractured bone. She may actually have broken part of her jawbone, so it may not just be broken teeth, we may actually have a broken jaw as well. I know, you're so worried. I'm not worried. Okay. Nobody likes coming to see the dentist particularly, so I want her to be as calm and as comfortable as she can be. But she says, okay, this is looking better.
There we go.
All right. So I'll just be back in a couple of minutes. Thank you.
Thanks.
Back on the floor, a poodle named Mocha has been rushed into the ER. Dr. Forbes rushes to her aid.
What's going on? So we have a little poodle named Mocha who was attacked by a larger dog. She has a very large gash on her back. We can obviously see the superficial wounds there, but we also worry that there could be more serious trauma to the chest, head trauma, penetrating wounds to the abdomen. So we can take 2 x-rays of the abdomen and 2 x-rays of the chest. And then I will go talk to the owners and let them know what's going on. Great, thanks.
I just brought in Mocha. My name's Glenn Nash. She was just viciously attacked by an Akita in the park.
Dr. Forbes brings in Mocha's upset owner, Glenn, to find out the details of the attack.
Hi, I'm John Forbes. Nice to meet you. Come on in. So Mocha was bitten about an hour or so ago?
Right.
Okay. Attacked by an Akita. So a big dog.
Big dog.
Okay.
Morning walk in the park.
Yeah.
Nobody else around. One other dog is just kind of like, he seemed to be a happy dog actually. As soon as he got within range, just chomped down on her. You know what I mean? Started giving her the death shake.
That's scary.
So then I grabbed the dog, the Akita, wasn't letting go of her. You know what I mean? So then I tried
Should you get bitten?
Yeah.
You should definitely go to the hospital and get those checked out.
And then finally he let it go. Mocha kind of hobbled off, and I'm like watching her hobble off across this parking lot.
Well, I'm sure you saw that Mocha has some lesions on her back.
I know.
And under her arm as well. So that's, one concern. My bigger concern is what's underneath. So we can't just take what's on the surface. We have to look underneath for more serious conditions. If I find anything more serious, I'll let you guys know, and we'll take it from there.
Doing x-rays?
Yeah, we'll start with x-rays. Exactly. Sure. Yeah, make sure that you know that there's no fractures, penetration into the chest. You know, big dog like that, they cause a lot of trauma. Unless there's any problems, I'll let you know how surgery's gone and when you can pick her up. If I find anything in the chest, anything I'm worried about, I'll call you.
This here?
For sure. Yeah, just we're just doing x-rays now, so just give us a couple minutes. If you want to just have a seat in here, and we'll let you know when you can come back and visit.
I've had her for 11 years. I have no kids or wife. I have a mom. Everybody treats Mocha like their grandchild. And Mocha's like, of course, like family. Everyone thinks they're pets. Yeah, they are.
Meanwhile, back in dentistry, an anxious Tessa is being sedated in preparation for surgery.
Coming out. We'll get her fixed up. It'll be better.
My furry baby.
No pressure. All right.
Alright, thanks.
Okay, try not to worry too much.
Bye.
As Tessa's parents leave their precious baby in the hands of Dr. French, Dr. Forbes analyzes Mocha's x-rays.
Okay. The abdomen looks good.
Maybe.
Okay. There may be a little bit of air in here, but we'll have to see when we go in.
That's for Ruby.
Right there, yeah, we can see the subcutaneous air, and there's some over there as well, but her chest itself looks great. Okay, I think everything's ready. I think we're good to go. Let's get her prepped and get her into surgery.
Okay.
With Tessa now anesthetized, Dr. French finishes up her x-rays to determine if there are any other major problems. Unfortunately for Tessa, Dr. French discovers a complication.
Just got a little crack in there, I think. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes we can't see these little fissure lines on the x-ray. These teeth, because, it's got a 4-centimeter root on it, and you've got a tiny bit above the gum line, and their bone is so dense, you actually have to remove a little bit of bone on the outside just to be able to get the root out, because the root is so massive, it comes way down here, so they're just hard to get out. I mean, I shouldn't complain. I've taken hyena teeth out. This is nothing compared to a hyena, or a lion, but I don't want to take this tooth out.
Coming up on ER Vets.
Oh, I'm just a little bit concerned with the appearance of one of the wounds. This could be coming from inside her abdomen.
Following program may contain scenes of a sensitive nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Before the break on ER Vets, Dr. French ran into complications with Tessa's tooth. And Dr. Forbes examined Mocha, a victim of a vicious dog attack.
Are you going to have to pull it out?
You're gonna have to pull it.
No, stop it. There we go. See, I just needed to be patient. Dentistry is being patient. No, I was a little worried that initially, because it looked to me like she had some fine cracks in the body of the tooth, which would be a disaster if we did a root canal and then, she bit down and totally shattered the tooth. And now I'm putting this heated pink material called gutta percha, and it cools fairly quickly, and then it becomes quite solid and hard and fills the center of that tooth, and it gives it a little bit extra strength. Okay, that's it. Root canal's done. A week from now she'll be chewing her ball and running around like crazy again, and hopefully doesn't run into another tree.
Back in the ER, Glenn gets a chance to visit Mocha one more time before she goes into surgery.
There's a small one there besides the larger one here. Yeah, another small one there.
As Glenn leaves Mocha in the hands of Dr. Forbes and his staff, a feisty young bulldog named Winston has arrived for eye surgery.
My name is Irving Rosenberg, and this is my wife, Tatiana Tisser. We have a little dog, Winston, who's just over 7 months of age, and she wanted a Shar-Pei, and I wanted a bulldog, and so we compromised and got a bulldog. He's got what's called cherry eyes.
There's a gland behind the slit eyelid that normally sits behind it. What we need to do is surgically reposition them. It is very common in bulldogs. It's very common in other dogs with sort of the squashed-in noses. They're notorious for reprolapsing, and this one has already reprolapsed. It's had surgery once before. So if you don't get the cherry eyes surgically corrected, they can develop dry eye, which can lead to corneal ulcers, which can actually be so severe that it can affect their vision and that even make them blind. Okay? All right, mister. Think you did that?
Stand. Stand. Till tomorrow, we're going to see different eyes, right? I sure hope it takes this time. When I see him with those cherry eyes, it's kind of, it's sad.
I was just worried because, he was a little bit nervous.
So what?
And, yeah, usually he's very happy, but now, today, he was a little bit different.
Tatiana's sort of psychic in some respects, and I don't believe in any of that, but she feels he's going to be fine.
This time should be okay.
I hope so, that's all.
I heard the owner did have a psychic feeling that this surgery was going to go well. I hope she's right.
As Winston is waiting patiently for his surgery to begin, Tessa is just waking up from hers with a brand new tooth.
Oh, there we go. You know, that is. Yeah. So hi. I'm drunk. Who are you? Tessa's now in recovery. She's doing really well. She's waking up quite quickly from her anesthesia. We were able to save the canine tooth with the root canal procedure. She didn't break her jaw, which was lucky because she is such a big dog with such force that hitting that tree could have easily broken her jaw, but she didn't. I'm going to have her parents come and sit with her because she'll be able to go home in an hour or so.
Oh, she says, I know that face.
So if she'll let me, she might not let me, but I just want to sort of show you what we did. Everything went great. We extracted the teeth that were shattered. There's some stitches in there. Root canal was wonderful. So she's going to have that tooth for the rest of her life unless she hits another tree. And hopefully she won't.
Hopefully not.
But I think, we're good to go. She's free. Great dog.
Thank you so much.
And then just call me if there's anything. Okay. Otherwise, I'll see you in 6 months.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Take care.
She's just waking up now, so she's a little out of it, but
Hopefully within a few weeks she'll be 100% again.
So got a little bit of her teeth left, which is good. Tessa's mom and dad, such a great young couple, and they don't have kids yet, and this is their baby, so it just makes me feel really privileged to be able to help them.
Dr. French is amazing. From the second we walked in the door to even right now sitting with her. Honestly, couldn't be happier with the vets and the staff here. So we're good. We're good to go. We're going home. We're happy about it. Thanks, Dr. French.
Now that Tessa's tooth is repaired, she's able to go home. And with Mocha now under anesthetic, the VEC technicians prepare her for surgery. As they shave her, they discover Mocha has more wounds than they had previously thought.
Yeah, some more.
Further back, or I was just trying to stay out.
I'm hoping it's just a piece of fat, but I'm worried there's a chance that this could be coming from inside her abdomen. So can we make sure we prep in case we have to do an abdominal incision there, please?
Back in OR3, Dr. Gray prepares for her surgery with Winston.
Let's see another Cuban tonic for those please. And do we have an eye respectively? Is it okay? Is it Harlan's forceps of some sort?
As Dr. Gray's team continues to prep Winston, Dr. Forbes returns to check up on Mocha.
Okay, how are things going?
I found the 4 teeth on that one. I found the 4th canine. It's just a bruise.
Yeah, I think it
And
should be okay then.
I don't see anything else here. Just the air pockets what I'm concerned about, that I get low enough.
That feeling pressure is okay? Good. Okay, that looks good.
With the extent of Mocha's injuries now more clear, Dr. Forbes calls